And we're on.
We're actually live?
Yes.
Well, we're live from Portland Retro Gaming Expo on day number 2. And we'll be exploring more of the floor today. Going to various booths. Audacity, Songbird, Champeau, Johnny Hancock, maybe some other surprise booths as well. So let's go take a walk.
James, do you have a cloth? The camera's bright. Is it? Okay. I will stay here.
We'll give a little view of what's going on here. And we're gonna wipe the screen.
It's got quite a nice effect with the lights.
Oh, it's very pretty.
It looks very surreal, but that might not have been the intention, so.
Definitely not the intention of a lens flare.
Audio is low.
No, you're good.
Do you have the gray bag? Just rub it with the gray bag that this was in. It's in the top. That'll work. It's in the top. Better? A little less streaky. Hey, the D train.
Pointed at the light.
That's better. That looks better, doesn't it? Yeah,
good.
We're good. All right.
Okay, so let's take a walk. Now we're on the main floor of art. Off to the right here. As well. Yesterday, one of the sales areas was not open, but everything, including all the booths that we want to take a look at. We're going to head over there and switching things up a little bit. So tomorrow we're going to do a floor walk. Going specifically to
Is Tanya wearing a sticker? Yeah, they're saying you're low.
low in volume.
Yeah. They were saying they could hear me earlier, but you had that pointed at me.
Well, let's see. Check, check, check. Check, check, check.
2 is low.
Oh, they're both mixed together.
Are they?
I'll talk into this microphone for now. Head over, let's see if people from Audacity are this morning. That was down this one?
Yes, or possibly the next.
Audacity.
So people are saying that
Yes?
the mic is not on.
Mic is not on. My mic's not on?
That one appears to be
That one's on.
This one.
This one's on as well.
Weird.
We haven't actually changed any settings from yesterday to today. And I can actually see it going up.
Yeah, that's weird.
So I'm not sure what's going on.
Maybe it's picking up a lot of the background.
Possibly. Everything looks good on our end, so I'm
Hijaz
not
says
sure.
I can hear you both. I think this one's fine, so
Okay.
just keep talking into that.
So a lot busier today.
Oh, yeah.
Ian! Hey, look. dude.
All right.
Hey.
Hey.
How's it going?
Good. It's going great.
Excellent.
Excellent show.
Hold back to that.
Thank you.
So we checked out your talk this morning.
Did you enjoy
It was
it?
fun. Always great to hear stories about
Great.
the day, about specific games.
Right. People always ask us, how long did it take you to prepare for that talk? And the answer is 0. But we've done
You
so
guys
many
don't
of
need to
them. We
rehearse.
just flow, you
You
know?
know what you're going to talk about. You know
Yeah.
who's going to talk.
And we have this random list of fun things, and we just pick them out. Like some talk, you hear something you've never heard before, other ones, you know.
Yeah, you said that at the talk. It's like, what are we going to say that we haven't said?
Yeah.
These people
I mean, you
have
gotta
seen
do
us.
it. You gotta try, you
You
know.
guys have endless stories. From back in the
Endless
day.
stories.
All the different games.
Yep, I like the McDonald London story. I think that is so
Oh,
hysterical.
that's a good one. I have heard that one before,
That-
but it's worked for me.
That is just such
That's a
a
classic.
nutty story. And Decathlon always gets in.
That's a good one.
That's one. That's maybe only,
Yeah.
but that's always in there. But yeah, there's so many of them. The Van Ryzen story about
Oh, I hadn't heard that
Acadia,
one.
that was a new one.
That's a good
I
one.
just thought of that one today.
So they usually put on the videos a couple months after something from PRG. So if you weren't here, you'd be able to listen to that story.
Yes.
Did you have a new game? You guys have a new game.
You do.
In the box. Look at that.
Rescue from Poseidon's Cave. Selling very well.
Oh, that's good. That's good
Yes,
to hear.
a lot of people very excited about it. A lot of people saying, how did you make that sprite?
It's very all the games have been very impressive.
Yeah.
That one is very big.
This sprite's very large. How could you possibly do that on an Atari?
Yeah. And you've got it on display here. If they're coming up and playing it, so you're getting reactions and stuff
Yep.
from it.
Yep.
Probably the biggest reactions from the look.
Yes.
Like the huge, it feels like a big
Yeah.
world.
It's a big
But
world,
it's
all
still
right? Yes.
interesting.
It is. You go down, when I first played
Even though this is very
a playable version, you go down, down, and I'm like,
I thought that was the game. I thought that was.
when are we getting to the bottom? I couldn't believe how far down we went. It's very funny. But it is. It's a real good game.
Yeah. For those of you who don't know, it's an adventure game of sorts.
Yes.
I would call it almost a puzzle game.
Yeah, rescue adventure. Kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so you have to rescue some people in a stranded submarine.
Yep.
Make your way to them. It is a long adventure. But,
It's long.
And then you have to get back the same way, but it plays differently backwards than it does forward.
Right. Right. And you go back up to the surface in a different way than you came down.
Yes.
Yeah.
Very, very clever.
Very fun
Always
game.
visual
In the house. Yep.
Jaguars.
Yep.
Here's the honor of doing beta testing, ironing out all the bugs for you guys.
Yep.
So hopefully we got them all.
And we filmed every bite.
As you should.
Every bite. But yes, we're very proud of it. It's great response here at the show.
That's very good. And you've got all the other games.
Yes, we're all doing well.
Casey's Gold, Circus Convoy.
Yep.
And of course, John Van Ryzen's follow-up of sorts to Hero.
Yes.
If you like Hero, you'll like this. That's what you can
Yes,
say
that's
about
really
it,
what
right?
it is. Yes.
Yeah. Alien abduction.
Yep.
So you're building up quite a
We
repertoire
are.
of
We are.
games.
We got more coming. More in the hopper.
That's good.
And we love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, very fun.
Well, we'll be talking with you soon on the show, I'm sure, talking about Poseidon's Gate.
Yep.
Playing a bit of it.
That would be great. We'll go into much greater detail.
Yes, about how it was developed and everything like
Yep.
that.
Wonderful, James. Nice to meet you, my
Nice
friend.
to see you as well, Gary.
All right. Signing off.
Yeah.
We've got John over there. Come on over here. Come on over here, John. We've never talked to you on camera, so. I don't think so. Not on camera. And you've done a lot of the artwork for these guys, including.
I've got the hired gun.
You're the hired gun for doing the artwork, and it's beautiful. The colors.
Yeah, basically what it boils down to is trying to capture the same style, it's aesthetic at the 1980s Yes. From Activision, and it's trying to make it as simple that anybody can understand what the game is. The whole purpose of doing that, so anybody can see it, they know that what kind of style games you're going to go into. Unlike the original Atari that had that abstract-looking, realistic people that I don't understand what Breakout's supposed to be. But in this one, you know a guy jumping over a truck or a guy running on top of the train car.
Yeah, you've captured everything that's in the game, or as much as you can, and put it on the cover, and you've retained that classic look, the classic layout too, with the picture in the middle and the rainbow.
And then also, I also did this to try to capture the same style from the 1980s magazine. You ever seen those magazines that have the realistic version of the same art?
Right.
For instance, this one, it's for the game, for anybody can see in the store, but for this one, they wanted to try to make it as realistic, just like in the magazine ads, to try to capture that moment too.
Yeah.
So that's what I did.
The full page ads. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's
get
what
a bit more room.
And in fact, hold on.
The mic's coming from the camera.
I'm doing one for the Poseidon.
Yeah, one second,
wow.
we're going to fix something.
Keep that on, though.
We
Hopefully
fixed it. Thank you,
Is that
chat.
better? Yeah.
Normally I'm supposed to do this at home while they tell me exactly what they want, but now since I'm here, they can tell me exactly what they want me to do on which position, which pose and everything, and I did it in less than 5 minutes.
Wow.
So I know
That's
which
great.
ones I could go back and make it easier for me to finish it when I get back home and stuff like that. Same thing with this one. Even though I never made a game for the Alien one, or made a box off for it, at least they told me to do the same thing. With this one, that they go into a corridor and you see aliens around
that's
it.
great.
So that's what I'm doing too. I'm going to be doing these when I get back home.
Yeah. So how long do you have to draw these between when they give you the concept that they want or they show you the game? How long of a time do you usually for the turnaround time? So if you're brought in quite late in the process.
Yeah, in fact, what I did I also did work for Atari Age at Atari. You already know that I did a box art for Tiger Hunting.
Yes, beautiful.
For the 7800. Tiger Hunting.
Beautiful box art for that.
That's what I did too, because I love that game. I played it in '85 at the arcade in Times Square, New York. The arcade used to be big back then. And Albert told me that they want me to do a box art, but I never knew that they're going to take that box art and put it on an official Atari box. That one blew me away.
So you're an official Atari artist at this point. That's
And I
awesome.
grew up, like I said, I grew up playing Atari back in the 70s. My first one was Atari on back in 76, and it still works.
Yeah.
And from there, I got everything on console up to this point. But I
kind of
still love playing the old ones.
This is all of our dreams come true is to be associated with like stuff that Atari Age and Atari and masters of programming.
My mother got me the 2600 back in 77. And then then I got everything in games that came out, and I know I'm never going to be a game programmer like David Crane or Garry. But the closest thing that my mother told me to do something since we had no internet back then. So every time I watch a movie cartoon on TV, and we didn't have no pause button, so I had to draw everything fast, like Transformers or G.I. Joe. Every time they go to a commercial break, that's when I started drawing the pictures on. Just like today's kids like the drawing for Dragon Ball Z, they like to draw them too while they're seeing them on television.
Yeah, that's right.
But that's my learning skill. I never went to art school, but that's the best I could do.
Oh, your art is so good and so perfect for these types of releases that it looks great. And you're an absolutely amazing artist. Can you show us some more art?
Yeah, the one right now, the newest one that just came out for Atari is a home port for Mousetrap.
Yeah, oh, that's beautiful.
Yeah, Mousetrap. This one took me 5 days because I only had 5 days to do it before I came here. That was like a week before I come here. That's the fastest I could do it. And I love Looney Tunes and Disney. I mixed them together. That's what I did Mousetrap.
Yeah. So great style to match with Mousetrap.
For the 7800, and it's great. I played it. It's really cool.
It's so good. Well, thank you so much, Sean. Always great seeing you here.
Hope to see you again next year.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you bet.
Still mic problems. So someone was saying reboot the Bluetooth connection. Camera mic is still going through. So
Oh, it may not work halfway through.
well, we have to just like start over.
Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Can we turn this off and on?
Maybe. So let's unplug this from the camera. Plug it back in. Check, check, check. Can you hear me through the microphone as opposed to the onboard camera sound, which we've tortured you with for long enough? So
I
let's
can
wait
walk
for some
away.
feedback.
I'll walk away from you.
Yeah. So, are they saying yes? I can hear you through the microphone
Nope.
now.
I hear nope.
We're gonna have to.
Camera mic only.
Oh no! Okay, we're gonna have to restart it, which is not what I want to do. It's gonna have to be part 1 and part 2 because I have no editing software here. So
Okay.
that's okay. No,
No,
all
you want
good.
the.
No, we're just starting right in.
Okay. But you want the chat on the screen?
So that's a microphone.
Do you
Watch
want
that.
do you want the chat on the screen?
Oh yeah.
Nothing's on.
So watch the
know which one I want.
indicator of the volume when I'm over here.
Okay.
Check, check, check. Is it going up now? Check.
No?
It's not going up.
No. It's staying constant.
Check. Check, check, check.
That's weird.
No.
What is going on?
I know. Fun times. Fun times. Should we do it all over again? Oh boy. Hopefully you guys could hear something from that.
Oh, they were saying they could. It just wasn't very focused.
Yeah. Luckily cell phone microphones are pretty good, but obviously this is going to be 1,000 times better. So we're going to head over to some other booths where you'll be able to hear things properly. Oh yeah. It helps when you plug in the microphone to the microphone output rather than charge up the phone from the stabilization. So I guess I don't need to hold this anymore. They can actually hear me on this one. Too many USB ports. Way too many USB ports. So we'll head over to, I don't know which one is going to be first. Okay. There's a whole bunch of retro computers on display with some games. We've got a TI 99-4A here. TI 99A, C64, and a 600XL. And looks like you can use a very old system to play chess against the computer. We've got sort of a Pong-ish system here, but it doesn't look like you can play two players directly unless we've tried to play it. You can like shoot it over the net one at a time. And the mini systems, very cute mini systems. Amiga, we've got a C64 one at home. Very cute, very portable if you just want to plug it into a TV.
People are saying they think the hand mic's louder, actually.
Oh, louder than me talking?
Yeah.
Well, that'll be good when we're interviewing. Kind of talking quieter. So there's not many things on my list that I'm looking for here. There's a couple things, but they're so like out of the ordinary that I never expected to find any. So let's head over to the Champ Games booth, I think. And we're here, we have arrived. Get a good shot of the Champ Games booth. Hello, hello, John. Hello.
Have you met Philip?
Yes, here's Philip Splendidnut.
Hi. And I'm actually here with my game.
What game is that?
Chaotic Grill. It's
Brand new. Here, you can hold that.
Oh, all right. It's a remake of Burger Time.
And a good remake it is.
Yeah,
I had the pleasure of beta testing this, and it plays very well.
And you did a level too.
I made a level. It got included. I got one level included, which was very nice. It's a tough level. I made really tough levels because I thought some other people make like really easy ones, so I made some really hard ones, and they're like, "This is really hard." I'm like, yeah. Put it at the end. Put it on the hard level.
Like right out of the gate, you have to use like a pepper or something like that.
Yeah, you have to be prepared right away. So if you're in the hard mode where you start with one pepper, use it wisely.
The D-Train S in all caps is Chaotic Grill finished.
Look,
I think it is.
there's a
Actually,
cartridge.
you know,
It looks like
there's
it
a box over there.
Very nice.
Well, let's take a look at the box. Not that one, this one.
Wow.
So who did the box art for this?
Nathan Strum did.
Nathan Strum.
He found room in his busy schedule.
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that.
There's the back of the box. Chaotic Grill. And probably a lot of people watching have played earlier versions of this. That you put out. So this is a fairly complex game. There's a lot going on with burgers, pieces falling, and enemies, and pepper, and ladders. So was it a lot to manage all of this stuff that's going on the screen? As far as flicker management as well?
Yes. So one of the last things I worked on this year was converting the flicker management code to ARM code.
Yep. Gave you a bit more time?
Yes.
Yes.
Because a couple of years ago, I went through and rewrote all the burger logic because I was doing so many tricks, hacks to get the burgers to drop and bounce properly.
Right.
And trying to keep that all in the 128 bytes of RAM.
Yep.
And finally, I
You're
went
like,
through,
nope.
rewrote that, so it's uses way more RAM, so that's now all the burger information is stored in the DPC plus RAM.
Yeah.
And it works so much better now.
Yeah. I can't imagine the logic of this game because the burger pieces are falling. They can squish the enemies as it goes down, but also enemies can ride it on the way down.
Yep.
And it has to know where to stop and where to hit each level. It's really complex game.
Yes.
So what made you take on Chaotic Grill, such a complex game, especially for the 2600?
So there was a forum post where people were talking about games they'd like to see on the 2600.
Yeah.
And I don't remember if Paperboy was
Paperboy. Oh, that'd be a hard one. Yeah.
I've thought about that one.
Yeah.
But they also said Mr. Do.
Yeah. Okay.
And
I can see that.
Burger Time.
Yeah.
And
which was already put out.
Which
for the 2600. It was a little weird, and the enemies were sticks, flippy sticks.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the guy who wrote it talked about he was given a directive that it could not have flicker, so he had to use all 5 of the Atari objects: the 2 players, the 2 missiles, and the ball.
Yeah.
And so they just renamed them like breadsticks or something like that.
Yeah.
So you're chasing breadsticks are chasing you.
That makes sense. I mean, there's some very clever ways that some people have done, like Dark Cavern, I think, where they shifted over the one bit a bit
yeah.
to make kind of weird different characters. But I mean, when you're making sausages and eggs that are basically...
Yeah, so I thought about that because the missile can be 1, 2, or 4 pixels wide.
Yeah,
and I started playing around with that, but you have to change the size and the position.
Every line, or every second line or something like that.
Yeah.
Or color too. So yeah, moving to an ARM-based platform probably gave you so much more room to work with.
Yeah. So originally, like, I started with a 4K game, moved to DPC,
Okay.
and I'm like, I'm not sure I can do this with DPC because I'd still, like, I needed, like, RAM capabilities because I did, with this, the burger columns are actually essentially in a frame buffer.
Yes.
Like, I draw them to a frame buffer.
Yeah, because they don't change the layout of the maze and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And when I started working on the level editor, the maze itself ended up also getting into RAM and being stored there.
So RAM was really your big limitation.
RAM is
that you needed more
very,
of.
very big thing that is necessary for how this game works.
And did you run out of time for logic as well? Is that's why you needed to go to ARM too?
Yes, and that was when I rewrote the burger stuff so that it was working properly. I had bumped things up to like 270 scan lines, and in NTSC, you need to be pretty close to 262.
Yeah, and you can vary it a bit, and there's tolerances, but you don't want to go too far from it, right?
It's the modern displays that you got to watch out for when you're bumping up the scan rate, because the CRTs will tolerate it, but some...
Right, and if you're running through an upscaler, some of those smooth things out, especially if they upscale to 1080p, because they're giving nice output.
Yeah.
So when did Champ Games get involved in all of this?
I want to say a couple of years ago, I had both Al from Atari Age and Champ Games reach out about getting this published, because even I've talked with Dion, and he's like, I thought it was done. I wasn't sure why you weren't releasing it.
Yeah, because you worked on this for quite a while, quite a number of years, off and on. Yeah.
Yes. My big year for working on it was after you showed on your show the first time.
I like to dig up games once in a while that people haven't worked on, and I'm like, push, push, push.
Yeah.
People like this, please
And that was
finish.
really interesting because it had been on my mind.
Yeah.
Had the guy that wrote all the Atari books, I forget his name.
Yeah.
That he was really big on talking about homebrews.
Brian Mather.
Brian Mather,
Yeah,
yes.
Arena.
And he had reached out and said, hey, we were talking about Burger Time on your show, and then you showed it on your show like the very next show.
Oh,
I watched that, and I'm like, oh, see, this is like...
Something's happening here. Yeah.
The universe is telling me I need to get back to work on this game.
So when you were talking with Al, was this before the shakeup of the ports disappearing? Or was it after? And
it was right around that time. Like, I think it was the same year.
Right. So if it was going to be on Atari, you'd have to get a license from the people from Burger Time. And do you know who owns that license right now?
I personally do not.
Yeah, because sometimes it's quite convoluted.
Yes.
To follow that IP path, because companies go bankrupt and then they merge and then they split, and it's like, oh, who knows? You have to hire lawyers upon lawyers to just dig, to just find who to contact.
And so part of me constantly posting updates, and for the most part, you can just about download the completed game. In my original posting on Atari Age was because it's like, well, I don't own this IP.
Yeah.
And I'm not really concerned about money, so I'm just going to keep putting it out there for free, so nobody can complain about it.
Yeah, and who wouldn't want it with a cartridge and a box anyway? So people are pretty good in the community about, like, actually want it in a box, even if it is free.
Yes.
Because I know, like, Bob Decrezenzo releases a lot of his games, full versions, in the forums.
Yes.
Yet people still love to buy them.
That man has a heart of gold.
He really does. He's a beautiful person.
Yes. I have yet to meet him there. Like, I've seen him walking around, and I have not.
He's around. Oh yeah, he's signing some cartridges, so it's your opportunity if you really want to go see him. You have to buy a game to get in line. No. So, are you happy with how it turns out? Is anything that you are missing that you wanted to put in? Because you put in a level editor too. That's above and beyond.
Yeah, and we can I think we can blame John Champeau for that, because right around the core time of me developing this, Wizard of Wars, he put out Wizard of Wars, and he's like, oh, I added a level editor. And I'm like, oh, I could add a level editor. I need to rewrite the level layout code itself. That would be the time to do that.
Yeah, and a lot of developers write their own level editors just for themselves.
Yes.
And I know that was, I think, done with Draconian as well for the layout of the ships and things, but it's a perfect opportunity to add a couple extra levels in. So what's over top? Like, there are some extra levels in here that have been included from, right?
Yeah.
So maybe you can talk a little bit about that.
All right, so one of the big things I added that I wasn't expecting to add was the menu system, which people have probably. I think I put
the menu system.
I put a version out on the forums that didn't have the menu system. And actually, we can look at it.
Yeah.
Actually, there we go. And so you got a couple of options. You can start the game. You have difficulty settings.
Yep.
Where you can easy, medium, or normal, and hard.
Yep.
It defaults to normal, and then you have an option of level sets, like the 6 original arcade, the 6 bonus levels, which are the ones like you and I and a couple of the other testers went through and created. You can play through all of them, in which it
puts them in a row, or
it mixes them up.
Yeah.
And then you also have, and this is the big thing, is I added save key support, because when I was in talks with John, he talked about, it would be nice if you could save high scores.
Oh, 100%.
And
people love to keep their high scores,
So with that, we don't have a save key plugged in. But there's an option that says custom, and with the level editor, you can create 4 levels and save them to the save key.
So they're there, because some other games, they disappear when you're doing the level editing. So you had enough room to put it into the, to save it to the save key.
Yep.
Was it a bigger slot than normal, or were you
trying to
remember how big of a slot? Because I know there's like banks for the save key data.
I think the banks for the save key are 64 bytes.
Okay.
And the high scores take 2 of those banks.
Okay.
And then each level you create needs 2 banks.
Okay. So you got a few of them then.
Yeah. And so with the level editor, I went and had it set so you can load levels from the save key and save them to the save key.
Very nice. Like most games for the 2600 that I play that are really well done, close to like the arcade feel and style, this has upped my game for Burger Time for the arcade, and I want to thank you for that, because I can like go to the arcade and actually play Burger Time now, because before I was like, and I'm dead, they just converge on me. This taught me the logic of the enemy movements and how to manipulate them.
Yeah, and that was actually, when I was a kid, my grandmother had an NES, and we played Burger Time. Attempted to play Burger Time on that, and I was really bad at Burger Time, and I'm like, I don't like this game.
Yes, me too. I was like, I just keep dying. Oh well.
But
it's not my game. But now it is my game. I destroy on hard on your version. It's just easy for me. Until it gets way up, like multiple rounds past hard, then it gets, because then they get fast.
Yep.
Yeah.
Where was I going? Talking about, so with the Atari 2600, I actually liked the one that was originally released through M Network. Did that.
They did a pretty good job for what they had to work with at that time.
Where I could actually play through all the levels of Burger Time, because the issue with that one is it's super slow.
Okay. Yeah.
And that's part of the drive behind doing this. It's like, while people had a good version, it was an okay version. It was a bit slow.
I can see why you wanted to remake it, just like John wanted to make Wizard of War again, to like, this needs some polish. This needs to be brought up to speed to what you know, homebrew sensibilities are nowadays and what we know we can make with these systems. Yeah. So, anything else you want to? Yeah.
It says Burger Time rules.
Oh, there you go. Well, this one too, Chaotic Grill. Yeah, Burger Time's good. And this one's even better. So anything you want to add before we let you go and talk to John over there?
I think I'm pretty good.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for making Chaotic Grill.
Thank you for helping out with testing and designing some levels.
And anything on the horizon that you can talk about that you've been working on?
So a lot of the stuff I've worked on can be found in the forums.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure exactly which project I'm going to work on next. I think I'm going to take a break because
it's quite an undertaking.
Finishing this up has been my life for the past couple of months.
Yeah.
And I'm going to take a breather and probably January, maybe put out a poll on the forum saying, all right, what game do people want to see me finish next? Because I have so many started.
Okay, so they have a limited selection, because if it was wide open, there'd be like a huge list of games people would want.
I said Paperboy and Mr. Do, and people would be like, Paperboy and Mr. Do.
Yeah. That's one you have to do it up at an angle. Just make sure there's enough room for the Paperboy to move around, because I know some ports are like so confined.
There were 2 votes in the chat.
Frogger, yes, that's yours. That's right.
So another Frogger vote.
I think Frogger might win, just judging by that and what I know about Frogger.
Yeah. So I might have to go over to Taco Bell and see if they could get the Frogger license.
Oh, that would be nice. And Parker Brothers? Is that maybe who owns it?
I think. Yeah, I'm not sure.
I'm not sure if they gave it up or they just...
See, the problem is all these companies that made the games back in the day, they've moved the IPs over to somebody else.
Yeah, some holding company maybe. Yeah, have to track it down.
Yeah.
But if anybody knows, Atari knows who owns what. I'm sure they've scoured every old arcade title and old group of companies. Yeah, they'll know. Well, thank you so much, Philip.
Yep. Thank you.
And congratulations on Chaotic Grill. People are going to love it.
Oh, people, yeah.
Yeah. John.
See the new champ games? We've gone vertical. We've gone vertical.
Excellent.
I know, exactly.
So.
What's happening? Hi, Tiny. I mean, hi, camera person.
Hello.
Mysterious camera person.
Exactly, yeah. Breaking the fourth wall here. Okay,
so you've got some new titles.
Yes, I need to sell something. Paul's going to do it. Paul, do you know how to sell stuff?
Hey.
No, not him. This guy. He doesn't have any money. We don't care about
him. No,
him.
I don't have any money.
This guy.
I spend it all in tech to broadcast.
Exactly.
Nobody.
Yeah. Okay.
So that you got your own little, you got that thing going.
Yeah, you might as well.
Can you help me guys?
Yeah.
So, John, you've got some new titles. What are your new titles here? That's you can hold this.
Yeah, okay. Hi, we're live from the Champ Games booth. As you see, we've doubled our booth. Where's the echo in this thing? So yeah, so this is a rare PRGE where I don't have something new to release.
You yourself,
like me personally.
You've been too busy helping others.
Exactly. So Spiders was our latest release from August, but the new ones we have now are Dino Eggs, which is from Carlos Centano, and actually was designed also by David Schroeder. David's here.
Somewhere wandering around.
He's a great guy, so I got to talk to him. Then we got Squish 'em Deluxe, which is basically an updated version of Squish 'em that was released in 2007 from Bob Montgomery. And then we have Chaotic Grill, which is a port of a famous burger building game.
I can't think of one right now.
From Philip Blackman, which I'm sure you know all about now because he was on the thing.
Yeah.
So
we know all about him.
Yeah.
So these are really, really great titles.
Yeah, wonderful. Yeah, it's a good. They were all climbing games, so we.
Oh.
So Nathan came up with this. So crazy climbers, collect all 3.
Yeah.
So that's what that is. So
I would have never thought the Dino Eggs could have been converted to the 2600.
Yeah,
it
Carlos
seems
did a great
too
job.
complex, but he knocked it out of the park.
Yeah, he did a wonderful job. So we're really happy with that. Was a kind of a departure from what Carlos usually does, because he's usually in the obscure
Yes.
shooters,
like some
kind of
really obscure shooters
So he
that I'd never heard of before, but he brought them back to the limelight, and
Yes.
like Tomahawk 777, who's heard of that?
yeah, exactly.
Right?
I still haven't heard
Stratovox.
of it. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, The End.
The End. Yeah.
Exactly. What else? He has something else. And Lucky Chase. Well, that's not. This is probably his most popular obscure game, which is Lock and Chase.
How obscure that is, I don't
exactly.
know. That's
Lock and Chase. Pronounced Lucky Chase.
So I was lucky enough to do beta testing on all these games. So
Yes, we can let the cat out of the bag now. So
that's right.
James
I
is behind the scenes.
haven't been able to talk about Squish 'em or
Yeah,
what's the other one?
Yeah, Chaotic Grill.
Chaotic Grill at all.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, it existed before, and there was versions,
and
but
Dino Age was a super secret game. So Dino Age is super secret. So.
Yeah, super secret. So
Yeah,
it was awesome
exactly.
to have the world premiere and have David Schroeder be on with us. It was quite an honor.
Yeah, it's great meeting one of the OG developers. So from back in the day. So
yeah.
So it's been pretty wonderful so far.
So you're working on some games. I see over there. There's
Rip-Off. Yes, I ran out of time.
Coming?
Unfortunately, yes.
Is it still promised for Sunday, or you're working hard
maybe
here
it
on
all
it?
depends. I only got 3 hours sleep, so
so probably not.
Yeah, but maybe I just have like one more thing I got to get, so it's at least playable. So the enemy's shooting their lasers.
So I got a quick preview from I think Paul the other day that he said is 4 players. Maybe you can run down some of what is going to be in it.
So so Rip-Off itself is a fairly basic game. Something that I played with Paul, my brother Paul. There's Paul.
That guy. Yeah.
Paul, tell him all about our Rip-Off days back at the Woodstock Fair back in 1981. Anyway, it's a game we fell in love with. And,
a lot of quarters back then.
A lot of quarters,
exactly.
yeah.
It's a fairly simple game, but it's a great co-op game. But we understand that a lot of people don't have that opportunity to play co-op games anymore. So so of course to do that, we're making it 4-player. No,
just increase the numbers.
It's probably going. Yeah, it probably shouldn't have been my lead-in, but
does it have AI like computer opponents for the other ones?
Absolutely, yeah.
That's good.
So it's actually 4 players where you can all 4 be protecting the pods, and then you have the enemies attacking you. Up 1 to 4 players, with the quad Terry. Sold separately. Do I have to move this up to?
If you want to get that effect, yes.
Sold separately.
Each part sold separately.
But then we're also going to add in other features like obviously a challenge mode. We're going to be power-ups and things like that. Things where like there's, for example, right now when you lose a pod, it's gone for good. We're thinking like in between battles, you have like a rogue ship dragging one to another battle. But if you catch him, he's just like zipping across the screen. If you catch him,
you
then
can bring it back in.
Then you get that pod. You also be able to grab the pods yourself, like using a tractor beam. The only catch being is that while you have one, you can't fire.
Okay.
So it'll give you the opportunity to go out to the end, grab it, and pull it back to the middle. So and there'll be additional enemies and power as well. So it'll be more. We're going to lean towards making it more of a 1-player game, so people can enjoy it. Yeah. But then also rely heavily on the multiplayer aspect. I'm picturing ZeroPage Homebrew with 4 people playing all at the same time.
Oh, definitely. We love 4-player games because we're able to get all 4 people in.
Yes. So I think this will be probably the first 4-player joystick game I can think of. So, but maybe not. But
I wouldn't put that claim out.
At least for the 2600 that I can think of. So you'll all be able to be on either the same team or have 2 people controlling the enemies trying to steal, the other guy steal. Protect it. So
now that's not a game I'm super familiar with. I know there's a version on the Vectrex because it's originally a vector game, right?
Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. And Bob ported it to 7000, which was on the ZeroPage Homebrew at some point. I saw the big reveal.
Played all these games
8 years ago or something like that. So. So it definitely is obscure, but it's something I started in 2007 in assembly, and I never got to finish it. So now that I'm older and I have the technology to cheat and pretend like I'm younger, this is my big chance to actually finish it, cross off the list, and it's something that, like I said, it's a labor of love for sure. But I think the community will appreciate all the additional stuff.
I think so. And it's always fun when you guys bring obscure titles back from the dead, like Spider's Arcade.
Yes, exactly.
An absolute stunner of a shooter game.
Well, thank you very much.
Should have got like more credit back in the day, but
I
I'm
think
glad
so.
that
I
you
loved
have-
it, exactly. I was like, it just
Like-
flew under the radar.
Like when you said, oh, it was common to me because it was local to you,
Yes,
right?
exactly. Yeah.
But that should have hit really big.
I would
but maybe
think
it was
so, yeah.
saturated with shooters at that
Yeah,
point,
who
the
knows? I
arcade,
don't
and it
know.
just got lost.
Yeah, but yeah, so we're hoping, we like doing that as well. I mean, we're obviously like porting things like Galaga,
Yeah,
some
the
of the
big
higher
titles.
profile ones,
But nobody
Yeah.
else could do it but you. So
yeah, exactly. So okay, I guess I'll do a popular one. But it's nice to port
twist my
things like
arm.
Zookeeper or Mappy or even something obscure.
Some of the
as
more
Spiders.
well-known.
So or rip-off, whatever. So
Yeah.
But we have some heavy hitters in the canon as well that we're hoping to release in
good.
yeah, that dual stick shooter we've been talking about, which I'll just reveal right now, is Space Dungeon. So
Space Dungeon.
yeah, it's a
Okay.
dual stick.
I'm not super familiar with
yeah,
Space Dungeon.
it's only been ported to the 5200.
Oh,
So
yes.
it's a. I thought it was based on Robotron, but it actually came out before Robotron. So I think Robotron stole heavily from it. So it's a dual stick game.
Yep.
But you can imagine Robotron meets Venture. So you're basically
Okay.
going from room to room.
Oh, nice.
Everything attacking you, and you're collecting treasures, trying to find the exit.
Yep.
And you have dual sticks and stuff like that. So it's
Right.
it's an intense game. So we're hoping that by porting that, you still have the intense version on advanced, but then have some more accessible, playable versions, and then of course a champ mode with additional enemies.
Well,
So
if you could do Robotron, you could definitely
yeah,
do
well,
a.
that's what it's actually. I started with the Robotron engine. That's what we're building it off of. So it's
That
gonna
makes
be-
sense.
Yeah, so that one's, I got it. It's pretty far along, but we just haven't been able to work on it. in a while,
Good.
So I figured, I've been saying dual stick shooter for a year now, so it's like,
You might as well
that's
let
it.
people
So
know now.
I think I've even told a few people so might as well.
Yeah.
Let's make it official. So.
It's official.
Yeah, exactly.
Space Dungeon for the 2600.
Yeah, it's going to be called Cosmic Dungeon or something.
Cosmic
like that.
Dungeon,
So
okay.
Try to,
Cafe Man 2D was very excited to hear that.
Who was?
Cafe Man 2D.
oh, good.
Is he a big fan of that?
Space Dungeon.
Okay,
yeah, it is
good.
actually, you're going to love the game. It's
Oh,
wonderful.
yeah,
It's
I
basically it's an adventure Robotron.
Well, your Robotron made me fall in love with Robotron, and now
Yeah,
I'm like,
okay,
oh
good.
my god, this is such a game. It kicked my ass back
Yeah.
in the day because it's like dead,
Yes,
just
exactly.
swarms killing you. But now I can actually play it for a decent amount of
Yeah,
time
no,
in
you
the
guys have been
arcade.
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's fun. So it's
So what about those Champ original titles, the Champ
Yes.
Sports titles?
okay. Yeah. Well, I'm really pushing.
It's,
I want
Nathan's
I
the
need
holdup.
someone.
Every time you blame Nathan,
Exactly. Well,
is Nathan to blame?
It is because I need his graphics. That's
Well,
the thing.
you'd have to do your trick where you make terrible graphics.
I tried that with
terrible
Champ
stick
Sports
figures.
baseball, but everyone's like, "Ooh, these are pretty good." I'm like, oh no.
Damn it.
Well, maybe I don't need Nathan. No, I'm just kidding. So, but he's a Mariners fan,
Okay.
and if the Mariners win the World Series, he's going to work on the game.
He'll be, oh God. That's a lot of pressure on that team.
I'm trying to. I know. I don't know if they realize that, but I'm trying to have them dial it back because they've never been. They're the only major league team that's never even been to the World Series.
Oh,
So I
okay.
said small steps, Nathan. If they get to the World Series, then we release it.
And
There you go.
The entire Canadian population is against that right now.
Yes. Yes, the Blue
I know.
Jays.
I know.
Yeah.
I know all about the Blue Jays. So we're hoping that, and I really want to get involved. He's not a hockey fan. I love
Oh,
hockey,
okay.
and I
Yeah.
think video game hockey is the best sport
Yep.
as far as
It's action all the way.
yeah,
It's
exactly. There's no,
non-stop.
like, what do I do? What are the rules? Okay, you just hit
Make
that
sure
guy in
there's
the
some
face.
fighting.
Exactly, and put the puck in there. That's all you gotta do. Everything
It's
else is
very
optional.
simple.
Exactly. So
Yeah.
I'd love to do. I have a working kernel for a hockey game. And
Yeah.
I just need to. What I'm doing, I'm just porting over and enhancing the ones from the ice hockey.
Oh,
the
yeah.
sprites from that to start.
Yes.
So and then
And ice hockey was good, but it was arcadey. What feel are you going for your hockey?
it's
Is
going
it
to be
more realistic or more,
it's going to be a combo. So
Yeah.
my most enjoyable video game versions of sports games that I've played always had like the simulation vibe to it.
Yeah.
But you could also dial it back and have options like I don't want to choose, and I don't want offsides. I don't want
Yeah.
two line
the whole
passes.
season that you have to play.
Exactly. I
Just
just
a
want to be
one-off
able
game.
to exactly. So you can play like an arcade version that's
Yeah.
has everything dialed back, or something that's more advanced where you have to be more involved in the decision making of this.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's going to be a balance
Yeah.
as well, but allow people that the simulation buffs to really turn it up, arcade buffs, so it's really playable, like Activision Ice Hockey was.
Yeah.
But literally, it's just you're just trying to break people's ankles and get That's all he really did. So.
And I'm guessing it's going to be quad Atari support, so you can have 2-on-2.
Yep, exactly. Yep.
Or you could have even like
4 and 0 on 4 people on the same team.
Yeah, 4 and 0.
Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
Yeah, so that's what we're doing with the rip-off is having 4 players on the same.
What's that?
No, I'm just letting you know I'm down to 29% battery. So.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll talk faster.
Keep faster,
I know,
faster.
exactly. So, yeah, so that's what we're doing with Robotron. We're going to be able to have 4 players on one team, or you have 2 on 2.
That's
and
good.
then you have 3 on. You can have like almost like that combat variation. I don't know if you ever played it, where it's the huge bomber against the 3 things, and it was
I've
never
never
fair
played that.
because. The
Variation.
bomber guy just got destroyed all the time, and
Yes.
the 3 fighters would just
Too big of
destroy
a
him.
target? Yeah.
Yeah, but same type of thing where you have 3 players all attacking and only one guy protecting the the thing. So
the goal, yeah.
Yeah, so it'd be kind of fun to see, you have an expert guy who can really.
Yeah,
so,
and I guess you would trade off to be the goalie sometimes.
Yeah,
and
you
then,
could. Yeah, we're gonna have it's called a versus mode where you're gonna have where you're protecting your own fuel pods, and then the game ends. You get eliminated if your fuel pods don't. And I was actually thinking of a version which would be kind of cool would be Battle Royale. Check this out, guys.
Yeah.
4 pods, 4 players.
Yep.
No rules.
Just everybody.
Yeah, so you're
go for
just, and you can drag the other player's thing. So it's just 4 people. You're trying to drag the thing off.
But while you're dragging, you can't shoot.
Exactly. But when your thing gets dragged off, you're eliminated.
I think that's a good one.
So that's going to be this special battle royale. So there's no enemies. It's just 4 players all protecting a pod.
Yeah.
And you're all
Well, I love Warlords where it's 4
Yes, that's kind of
4
thing. This is going to be like Warlords, like open-ended, because now you can fly all over the place and shoot people and stuff like that. So I think that's going to be a cool addition. So
excellent.
Like I said, it's rip off such a fairly basic premise to it.
Yeah, there's lots of variation possibilities.
Yeah, exactly. So we're really going to push the limits on players and options and stuff like that. So
excellent.
It's going to be the rip-off you've always dreamed of.
That's right. That's one you've had in your head this whole time.
I know, exactly. Oh my God. Exactly. So that's.
Well, thanks so much, John.
Yeah, you see, we doubled our booth space this year. So.
Well, you doubled your games almost.
Yeah, exactly.
Really?
We're up to
Look at
25.
the huge lineup.
Yeah, we're kind of low actually on. We sold a lot of stuff, so
keep some reserved for me.
Yeah, exactly. We
new ones.
Got to get them quick, exactly. So.
We'll be back after the broadcast to come say hi again.
Yep, exactly. So we appreciate it. So.
Yep. Well, thank you so much, John. I'll take this back, and always a pleasure to see you and talk with you.
Bye, everyone. Bye, John.
Bye, John.
Okay, see you later.
Look around the booth.
Yeah, we'll take a little tour of the booth here. Oh, a Spiders Arcade shirt. Is this like for real for sale?
Yes, yeah, we got a bunch of them, yeah.
Oh, I like that.
We got the new Champ Games vertical.
See, that's good for generic. I can wear that anytime that playing a Champ game. I've got the Turbo, I've got the Tutankhamun.
Exactly, so.
But yeah.
Stop by. I'll make sure you guys get a Spider.
Excellent.
Let's look here. Squish 'em.
Squish 'em, of course. Juno first, amazing shooter. There's Squish 'em. And we'll be playing these on the show soon, of course.
I don't think I've had the pleasure of playing this game.
No, I don't think you have. No. I don't think I showed it to you while I was beta testing it. We've got Dino Eggs and Spiders Arcade. I always love these huge printout stand-ups that are only for the show. But these, they probably include them as posters. I'm not sure if they're included as posters. Yeah, big booth this year. It's awesome.
Yeah,
Tutankhamun Arcade. We played this in the arcade yesterday. We got our ass handed to us.
Yeah.
It's such a hard game. I need to practice more in this.
Oh, Elevator Agent, fantastic game.
Yep. Another massive accomplishment for the 2600. Lucky Chase.
Very nice.
Yep.
Snootu says revisit on Sunday to see Ripoff. We might have to.
Oh, yes, when it's out. Well, well, hopefully he'll get it done and get some programming in. Now,
Songbird, maybe?
Yeah, I think Songbird would be next. And then, oh, yeah, it's nice when they have a big sign. Makes it a lot easier to see where they are from afar. Go say hi to. Is Carl there? Oh, yeah, he's facing away from us, I think. I think one year he wasn't there, or maybe it was somebody else. He's engaged right now.
Most of the Lynx games are arcade ports or platformers or kind of straightforward shoot-ups.
Yeah.
And I know he's got some new games to talk about that we played on the show. The debut of the final version of Wings of Death on the show. So good. Tan, you got to play that a lot. Carl,
Hey there.
how's it going?
Good to see you.
Good to see you as well. Here we are at Songbird's booth.
Welcome back.
Thank you, thank you. So you've got some new games here. You can hold that. Wings of Death,
Yes.
of course.
Yep, you got to play it a couple weeks
Amazing-
ago.
Oh, it was beautiful. I loved it.
Yeah.
I love shooters, and this one is magical.
Yeah, we're
And
super excited about it. It was
Oh, I
really
bet.
fun. I probably talked about this on your stream before, but it was
Yeah.
so fun to partner with Mark from Eclipse Software, the original developer of this
Yes.
game and also of the Iron Soldier series, and to actually have him work on another Jaguar game after all these decades. That was just a really
Yes.
fun experience.
That is super special, and one of this caliber too.
Yeah.
And yeah, I loved it when I got the super power up and I was able to keep going and
Right.
going, but you lose it and then you're like really
Yes,
vulnerable.
I know. If you get in the zone and you get those upgraded power-ups, you're like, hey, this
Yeah.
is actually pretty manageable.
Yes, it's like, oh, I think I got this.
Right.
Then maybe I got a little too cocky and let my guard down.
Yeah.
But yeah, the 60 frames a second is super smooth. The colors are beautiful. What else do you have new? I know you have some new stuff
Yep,
here.
some of the
That's
other new stuff. That's our brand new release for the show.
Yep.
We also partnered with CJ from Reboot Games in Australia to get some of his
Yes.
games here. So
Oh, that's right.
Rocketeer Rebounce is the first time it's been available in the U.S.
Oh, nice. That is a fun game.
Yeah.
Played that on the show. Oh,
Yep,
I love that
so
game.
that's good. Otherwise, other games that we've released in the last year would be like Old Towers for the Jaguar. That's from
Yep.
last April, I want to say.
That's a great game.
The Atari Carts reprint in partnership with Atari. Very excited about that one. And that
That's
actually
great.
has sold better than I expected. I didn't think I would get as much demand, but it shot up pretty quick.
Oh, great.
So in fact, we've got our last couple copies here in the booth, and then we're going to do another print. So these are the last ones I have available right now.
So come quick if you're watching this and you're not
Exactly.
here yet. So which reboots do you have here?
We've got Livewire,
Yeah.
which is a bidirectional scrolling shooter.
This is new.
The Maze game is like a 3D polygon maze escape game.
Yep.
His Last Strike, which he released a couple years ago, but this
Great
is the DX
upgrade.
version. Yep, it's got some upgraded graphics and music.
Really nice upgrade.
And the
Yep.
Tenebra 1 and 2 collection.
Great puzzle games.
Yeah,
Yeah, really fun.
very spooky retro style
Yeah.
with the like
Got
the
a
dark
great vibe.
Yeah, it's got like the black and white graphics and
Yeah.
very simplistic, but it's a good.
It gets
It's
tough
very
after-
intriguing gameplay.
As soon as you get in a couple levels, it's like, oh boy,
Right.
now we're out of the tutorial mode.
Yes.
We're into the actual implementation.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you've got all your regular offerings of Evercade stuff.
Lots of Evercade.
Yep.
We have some new old stock Atari 2600 and new old stock Lynx games too.
Yeah, if anybody wants stuff in box, oh, Commando. Very nice.
Yeah. And we even had a couple of the Atari Game Station Go's. I've only got the box here left, but
Yep.
I do have
Oh,
more of those
nice.
on my website. I just couldn't bring them with me because they just arrived this week.
Right.
And so I could only fit 2 of them on the plane with me.
Yeah, Evercade's so very tempting to me, but I've been able to resist so far. Because I know it's one of those systems like, well, I got to get this one, then I got to get this one, because they're all
Right.
like right up my alley.
Yeah.
This kind of sweet spot of action type
Sure.
of games.
Yep, makes sense.
Yeah.
And then for the Lynx, our newest release is Microvaders, which
Yes,
I think you
that's
played
yours,
it before.
yep.
So this is the first time we've had it at Portland, so we're pretty excited about
great.
that too.
Yep. That is a great game. Well, let's see the box.
Yeah, here's what it looks like.
There we go.
So that's a
Great vertical shooter.
Yep, it's a vertical shoot 'em up. 40
Yep.
levels, boss fights every 10 levels, changing backgrounds, changing music. So
Yeah,
I
a
worked
lot
on
of
this one
variety.
personally, and I've been very happy with the response overall.
Yeah. So if you like vertical shooters like Galaga or anything like that,
Yes,
yep,
exactly.
that is the game for you. So you've got a really good variety of Lynx games, Jaguar games. Yeah.
We do what we can.
As per usual. Been at it long enough. that, yeah, you know what you're doing by now.
Over 25 years.
Jeez.
I would not have thought I could say that ever in my life.
Of anything, really, right?
Right. I mean, how many things do you stick with that long? But
Not too many.
It's fun.
Yeah, it is. It is. And how's the response been here? It's always a good
it's been good.
expo.
It's been pretty steady.
Yeah.
You know, we had a couple of bursts early on of a lot of people at once, but it's just been kind of steady throughout the day, and I'm pretty happy overall.
Excellent. Well, thank you so much for talking with us. Always a pleasure to see your games. And,
you too. Great to see you both.
Yeah. Thanks, Carl. Oh, sorry. Let's continue on. Oh, John's in his booth, so we'll stop by and say hi to John. He isn't too swamped. Looked like he's wrapping up something.
I think you guys have he dropped it off.
He's got all his regular games out. His Tortoises games, his Game Quest, Game Panic, Block 'em, Sock 'em for the 50 different platforms it's on.
Wow. That's cool. I love licensed stuff. Yeah, that's all. Yeah. Hey.
Mr. Hancock.
Yeah.
Hey, John. How's it going?
Hey, good seeing you.
How's
We live?
We're live.
Oh, yay. We're live.
Here, you can hold that.
All right, man. Thank you, Frank. Thank you.
So,
Anytime.
How's the expo been for
Oh my
you?
gosh, it is so good. I'm having so much fun.
Yeah.
And yeah, just got done checking out a new product over there, like a Time Crisis point blank thing from a company called Game.
Yeah.
And that sounds fun. And just having a great time. All the old school Atari fans and you know the vintage computer section.
Oh,
and,
that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you've got some games on display here.
I
do. Not just here, but some old games, some NES games.
Yeah, some NES games, 40th anniversary NES, and offering a new homebrew for the NES, Tortoises.
Nice.
And so for people that aren't here, I'm offering some on eBay. So that's
good. Multiple options for them to get
buy it now option. So, but yeah, so Tortoises is a NES version of an arcade game, Turtles. I commissioned FG Soft to make, and I made it for charity, and then I purchased the rights to distribute it and make a better version. The first run, I didn't like the box and the manual, and so now it's like a little more polished.
Perfected it now?
Yeah.
Yeah, it looks very nice.
Yeah. It's hard. It's hard.
It's a hard game?
It's a hard game.
Well, hard games give replay value.
It does.
Because you get off your game.
It's a difficulty settings, but yeah, it's when I tell people it's hard, they remind me, yeah, but it's a Nintendo game. They all are hard.
It's gotta be hard.
Yeah.
It's gotta stay with that.
Yeah. So
and
good
I don't mind hard games.
Yeah.
It gives you room to improve.
It's great. It's a great game to use with a joystick controller.
Yeah.
So
that's how I play all my games. I've got a joystick, arcade style joystick for every platform that I have.
Yeah.
It costs a lot to cover all those, but
it's worth
I'm just more comfortable because that's what I grew up with.
Yeah.
You know, playing in the arcade, playing on a Commodore 64.
Absolutely.
So it's just something I have to
Good
get.
times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So been having fun here.
Yeah, having good
chatting
times.
with people. That's the most fun. Really.
Yeah, hanging out, doing a panel with Brett Weiss. He asked me to be on his panel, and
nice.
I'm at an age where I like to be on other people's panel and just talk and
just chat.
I don't have to carry something, and then I bounce off ideas off somebody, and I'm having a really good time. This has really been a. I'm not going to say not stressful because bringing an entire collection.
That must have been stressful.
Yeah. I didn't have to put it in the cases that were kind of on their last leg.
Okay.
So if you are in the area, check it out because if you're even at the show, check it out because I don't know when it's going to be public again. So forever.
Yeah, it's quite an undertaking to bring it out.
Yeah.
And was
second
it all,
time. Yeah.
Oh, really? Only the second time? Wow.
For Nintendo's collection, yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Video Game History Foundation did it, I think, 2018. And so it hasn't been since 2018 out of my garage. So.
And do you keep it all in one spot, or did you have to pick them all?
I brought it down alphabetical, and then they rearranged it in chronological.
Hey, that's
and
fine.
it looks better. It looks better, but then you can't find anything.
Yeah, that's. But it'll help people just browse through it, right?
Yeah.
You can say, oh, that one, oh, that one. But it's kind of interesting for the evolution standpoint of NES from the early black box games all the way up to later releases. So it kind of makes sense in that way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you're not hunting for a game to buy.
No.
You're looking at the games as a whole collection.
Yes,
Yeah.
absolutely. Yeah.
Well, thanks so much, John.
I always appreciate the collaboration. What a great channel, and streaming and Twitch, and I know you do a lot.
And we love to play your games when you have them on for platforms that we play.
Yeah, and just know I'll provide to you whenever I get a new game and you want to play it. I'll just send it on. That's fine.
Yeah. So just keep me in mind when you have a new game coming out.
So Television for Intellivision Tortoises is sold out.
Oh, okay.
But
they had to come over in the Intellivision area?
It's sold out. Wow. So I only offered it to Atari Age members, and they bought everything I made copies of.
Yeah.
So then I'm doing a wait list on Atari Age. You can, so I still have copies available. So if you go to the Intellivision subforums, you can sign up for that. That's my latest release.
Yep. Don't miss out.
Brian's Man Cave, who's Canadian and great programmer, and I just love working with other people on projects. And stay tuned. I'm always doing something else.
It's always something coming up. Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks, John. I'll take my microphone. And we'll see you around. Bye. Go talk with Forhan. I think that's the last person we need to do in terms of booths anyway. Do you remember where he is? I think he's either this aisle or the next one.
Yeah.
Oh, it's the next one. We'll go around the back. Yeah, we'll watch the battery so you don't completely run out, but we do have a battery pack. We have a battery pack to charge back up. Yeah. Sir.
How's it going?
Good. How are you, Forhan?
Good.
We're broadcasting live. Thought we'd just chat with you a tiny bit.
Cool.
After you're done. So we played, I think we talked with him a little bit yesterday.
Yeah.
Lore Lords Gladiators is his game. And he is a person who's made games back in the day as well for Jaguar and other platforms. And his new game just came out. We played it on the show. It's a strategy type game. It's very in depth, way more in depth than I thought it would be for a 4K game. It's quite incredible. And we just scratched the surface on the show for that game. It was a lot to learn.
Learning it, but once you get into it, it's a ton of fun.
Yes, once you start wrapping your... Yeah, here, you can hold that and talk.
Oh, I don't know, I don't have much to say.
Once you wrap your head around it.
Yeah.
And then you go, oh, now I know what I need to do with that.
Yeah.
And what I need to do with that. Yeah. And we talked with Forhan the other day, so we don't necessarily
I know,
need to...
I don't want to bug him if he's...
Yeah, he's busy. He's making money, selling stuff.
Yeah, we can look at the Vectrex. There's the Intellivision.
Oh, yeah, probably people want to see that. Actually, you keep that. Probably won't be interviewing people.
I don't know.
So you can talk too.
This is so cool.
Yeah, it's the new Vectrex Mini. I'm not sure what the name of them they're calling it.
They're adorable.
They're absolutely adorable. And they've got some a UV overlay on that one there. And they've got the tiniest little joysticks you've ever seen. It's absolutely adorable. But it looks like you can plug in external controllers.
Yeah.
And I'm guessing you can plug in extra games through SD. Possibly as well.
So cute.
It's absolutely adorable. I think it's going to go on sale soon-ish. I'm not sure the price. I haven't released the price yet.
Is this
on Kickstarter.
Just a display
This
right
is just a display. They're not selling
You're seeing
them.
it here first.
Well, it's been in other places.
Wow.
You're seeing it here fifth.
You're seeing it on ZeroPage for the first time.
Yes, that is true.
No one else is doing it. That is incredibly cute.
There's no overheating today?
No, they're not CRTs, I don't believe.
No, they're not CRTs. That would be very complicated to get somebody to start manufacturing mini CRTs again.
Beautiful.
No, they're flat panel too. Not sure the internals either. I don't think I've seen anything about the internals of them.
No.
Oh, actually, let's go talk to Caleb Garner over here if he's available. About his 4-player Lightgun Intellivision system. Which I've been chatting with him online about, and he said to come see him.
LCDs, I believe.
Hey, Caleb.
How's it going?
Good, how are you? We're back with a camera.
Yeah, I see that. Okay, awesome.
So tell us, this is incredible. 1, 2, 3, 4 light guns.
That's right.
In an Intellivision.
That's right.
There's never been light guns before in Intellivision, and you just went to 4 immediately.
Right. We might as well, because it's sort of like, well, I mean, the general idea was that we originally created a product called the IntiPort. And the IntelliPort was basically just giving you actual Nintendo Intellivision ports for Intellivision controllers.
Yes.
And basically from there, we were like exploring the idea that could a light gun be made for the Intellivision? Not the Zapper, but just one if we want to make one from scratch.
Just any light gun.
Right.
Light gun
Is it in theory possible for the CPU to recognize the signal and the timing?
Right.
Was it mechanically possible for the hardware? And we learned it was, which started one of the guys we worked with, Frank, who actually kind of took what I originally posed as just a question, and he kind of went off and breadboarded a prototype that he featured last year.
I'll go on this side.
Yeah. So he prototyped an idea, proof of concept module that just required USB power, and it plugged into like an Intellivision 2 or a Sears.
Right.
But we had just created the IntelliPort, which we were like, wait a minute, it wouldn't be that difficult for us to integrate the IntelliPort concept with the Nintendo code that Frank had developed. And we incorporated that into what this became the NT-NES.
Right.
So at that point, and of course the IntelliPort supported up to 4 controllers because of course the ECS was capable. So the Intellivision had always had the ability to support up to 4 inputs without really doing any heavy lifting. So once we were able to figure out how to be on the same channels as the ECS, then we were able to essentially create 4-player experiences. So we could borrow that same technology and just apply the same approach with this, where you could support up to 4 Nintendo controllers.
Now, what made you go with Nintendo controllers as opposed to like Sega Master System or an Atari one or any of the other light guns?
Right. We have thoughts and plans for potentially doing another one. We're exploring the idea of actually making a new one that may actually, in fact, be multi-port. Like, in other words, you can actually interchange the ports with different other units that are not currently supported.
Nice.
But I think the general decision on Intellivision was the fact that the Zappers were widely available, they're affordable. You can even find them brand new on Amazon that are reproductions.
That's smart.
Where the Sega Light Phaser, while not necessarily really much more expensive or harder to find than the Zapper, just seemed a little bit more obscure.
Yeah.
I just made it as my own personal preference because I wasn't really.
I think it's a smart move.
So
they're just way more accessible.
Right. It was, rather than just make our own gun, which would have turned into a whole R&D session, we're like, let's just leverage what's existing and well made, and there's plentiful amounts of them. So we've moved on to that. So essentially, there is that aspect. Then we also, of course, had Nintendo support. So standard, even the 8-bit DOE wireless controller will work with this. So you could actually have wireless controller.
Is that this supports just about anything?
If it's if a Nintendo, NES system controller, it will work with it.
Really,
now,
like all the buttons, like everything.
And we also make an adapter that goes from Nintendo to Super Nintendo, which supports where is that at? The Famicom, you see it over there. The Super Famicom NTT, I think is what it's referred to.
I have one of those, but it's modded for Coleco. But you don't have to mod that one at all.
Right, you just use a standard one, and they're actually pretty affordable. I think on eBay I saw one recently for like $30. So considering a Japanese controller from a 90s era system for $30, I was like, that's pretty fair.
And you get all the buttons as well, the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah,
now, so the way it works with that is the current way it's set up. The additional buttons, the NTT, you're right. It's complete Intellivision replacement.
Yeah.
But if you use a standard Super Nintendo controller, you do have all those extra buttons that are like the left, the right, and the extra. It's more than the 3 fire buttons in a joystick. What you basically get is specially programmed buttons that do things like pause. So in other words, it sends a 1 and a 9 together.
Right.
You can also, I'm pretty sure it's set up. We basically, one is actually you start the game like you would normally. Then you can hit one button that represents the player number 1, and another one for enter.
Oh, nice.
So you can effectively start a game of lock and chase, for example, without having to go over and use the actual touchpad.
That's very advantageous.
So there's a couple of advantages for the Super Nintendo option, although it does require an additional adapter for that to work.
That's not too big of a deal. And I see you have these daisy chains. So what is the thing? You can keep going, or?
Well, no, you could. If you look over here, that one actually is 3.
Look at them all. Yeah.
But really what happens is the Intellivision in its current state, without some fairly serious engineering, only supports 4 players.
Right.
It's possible to add more, but it's like, how are we going to get 6 players ever do one thing on an Intellivision? Is pretty rough, pretty niche at that point.
It would be.
So the ROI on that's a little questionable. But nonetheless, the way it works is these are set for being they can either be 1, 2, or 3, 4.
Okay.
Now, in this case, we have good working controllers, so this is kind of redundant and unnecessary.
Right.
Unless you want 4 light guns.
Yes.
And we do have a couple of prototype games that are sort of in development. One's called Shooting Gallery.
Yep.
And it's basically like Hogan's Alley, where the targets come out and flip. And it will support up to 4 players shooting at the screen at the same time, and it'll track whoever hit the target first and give them the point.
Nice.
So there's that kind of like fun party game type of thing.
That's right.
Bank Panic is actually the Bank Panic. So Carlos developed basically a port of Bank Panic, the arcade game, to the Intellivision, but then he adapted that homebrew to support Light Gun. Instead of shooting the bandits with the 1, 2, or 3, you shoot it with a light gun now.
Yeah.
So is that kind of thing. And Zapper Lords is it's like Warlords, but you're shooting the ball as it gets into your corner with the zapper to bounce it back and deflect it. So again, up to 4 players as well.
Okay, I see myself getting that one definitely in the future. I love Warlords.
So yeah, so with the light gun games currently, this game is completed. Duck Hunter is done.
Okay.
But it is not available yet because they're actually working on potentially several different boxed options.
Okay.
One would actually include the zapper. One may include a zapper and an NES, and one might just be the game itself.
That makes sense. So because the people just buying it right now won't have an NT.
They have the adapters. We can do that, but you're right. But no zapper games are currently retail available yet. This is essentially a prototype we were loaned.
Right.
I have a copy of it on a ROM over here.
Yeah.
But yeah, those are basically not publicly available yet. But they are in the process of just trying to figure out things. And plus, PRG was coming up fast, and so they just had to say, let's just pause and
Yeah. So what is available right now?
Right now, the NT-NES is available as well as the adapter for Super Nintendo.
Okay.
Those are available. They retail for $130, and it's $20 for the adapter.
Okay.
For each of those.
Yep.
And then, so the main value at that point is for people who want wireless, who want Super Nintendo access, who want Nintendo access controllers.
Right.
Out of the box, that's what you can get with just one.
Right.
The second one is just on the odd cut. You want really, maybe you have 2 bad controllers and you really want to have 4-player games, and you want to use all Nintendo controllers. But you could also intermix it. You could have one Intelleport and one Intelli-NES and effectively have all of them in series and still have lots of options.
Okay. Yeah.
So
that's great. That's very, very exciting. Opens up a whole bunch of opportunities for games that just could not be made before.
Absolutely.
For the light gun.
Well, it was just fun to think that there was never a light gun for the Intellivision. That the fact that we were able to find a way to engineer that to actually work was really exciting. Just because that's with 8-bit widgets and stuff. One of the things I really like doing is trying to come up with various couplers that I make, but product that actually open up new gameplay possibility.
Yeah.
As opposed to just with the Intellivision coupler, for example. If anyone's played Advanced Dungeons and Dragons or Tron Deadly Disc. These games were great, except that when you press the number pad while using the disc, they interrupt each other.
Oh, yes.
But if you use the disc of player 1 and the number pad of player 2, you actually can move seamlessly and shoot and move without any of that hiccuping, which just creates a whole different experience. And so for a simple little device, you've already got the controllers. With a little coupler, you can just combine the two together comfortably and then just be able to have a different experience than what you could do with the original stuff. And it's still the original hardware you're working with.
Yep. Very smart. Well,
there are a couple people in the chat who really want to see the game played.
Oh, of course.
Yeah, let's both play it.
Okay, let's do 2-player.
Okay.
We're going to do what Nintendo don't.
That's right.
All right, so So what we have to do first, I'll show you a little thing. So you take it and you turn it on.
Right.
What you're going to notice, this is an interesting thing for people who didn't know this, and I didn't know this so recently. The zappers are constantly looking for information,
Right.
even when you're not clicking the
Looking
trigger.
for a light.
Now look at the base down there. You see that right there? There's a little fiber optic rim around each of them.
Right.
When you point the gun to the screen, it synchronizes, okay?
Oh.
So now do that, okay? Also, this TV is a little bit quirky because it's an RF when it's noisy.
Right.
But when you do that, now they're synchronized. Okay? We'll do 2-player. You play and shoot, hold the mic?
Oh, yeah.
All right. There you go.
Thank you.
I believe you're player 1. We're going to do normal.
Okay.
There you go. Okay, so the dog's you also can shoot the dog if he laughs at you.
Okay.
In this version, like the arcade.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Now, I'm blue and you're yellow, so if you see a yellow score, it means you shot that duck.
Oh, okay.
See? You got 50
Right.
points, and it also keeps track of whose ducks are whose.
Ah, nice, yes. I'll have to recalibrate my aiming.
Yes, you're holding the mic. You got a handicap, there you go. Good
Yeah,
job.
a little bit.
Got it.
Oh my goodness.
All right, so we qualified, at least we got 2
That's
more.
good.
Let's see if we can get it perfect.
Got that one.
Got it. All right,
Okay.
nice.
Getting better. 'Cause each different light gun and different systems aims a little bit different. I'm used to the Atari
Oh, yeah.
and the
Is it
Sega
light phaser?
light
Yes.
phaser ones,
So
which both are a little different from each other too.
we got it perfect.
Nice.
So then the difficulty will gradually increase the score.
Yeah.
We actually had a guy earlier today, he actually flipped the scoreboard because I think it's at like 64,000 something.
Oh, right.
It actually resets, goes back to 0 again. So
Yeah.
he was unstoppable. He was just like nailing it all the time. Oh. Now you gotta do this, let's let it miss. Let's let it
Okay,
actually
yeah.
fly away. So this is what happens if you just don't.
Fly
Okay.
away. Nice. That's excellent.
So, yeah,
Excellent version.
I will tell you, definitely is very accurate. I have a 32-inch Toshiba at home, and it's like you don't aim to hit, you will miss. It's
Oh,
not like a. Now, if you see that little Walter PPK over there,
Yeah.
if anyone's a little insider cheating, that gun does have a wider radius because of the shorter barrel. So it's
Yeah.
almost like a shotgun
Is
rather
that
than
the
a rifle.
Famicom?
It is.
Knockoff Famicom.
Yes.
I have one of those, so
Yeah.
I can use that.
It will work with it.
Oh
Yeah.
my God,
Yeah.
okay,
But,
I never thought
whoever
I'd be
uses it's going to have an unfair advantage, and you cannot claim
Okay.
because it's just got a slightly wider spread.
I never thought I'd be able to use that gun on anything, but now it comes into play.
You know, it's funny because I actually had one years ago. Mine ended up becoming a toy gun for my son. He just wanted a gun. I'm like, you know what, whatever, and I just snipped it and handed it to him because it was like
they're worth nothing, right?
I couldn't. I was trying to figure out what it worked with, and I could never get a clear answer. So I was like, I think it.
Yeah.
And wasn't there like an obscure system that came out or from
they're like knockoff Famicoms that used it 9-pin because
Yeah.
that's cheaper than using the Famicom.
Right. Because it was like a proprietary.
So you have to have like a rip-off Famicom. It's like so obscure.
Exactly.
Yeah,
I knew I would never find that. So I was like, you know what?
No
Let's put it to
chance.
good use. But yeah, so.
Well, thank you so much.
Absolutely,
That's
thank
very
you.
exciting. I'll be back, and I'll definitely buy one of those because
awesome.
yeah, I'm into all that kind of light gun stuff.
And if anyone's interested, of course, 8bitwidgets@gmail.com is a direct way to reach me.
Yeah.
Again, they're $130 currently through here. When we go to eBay and Etsy, they'll probably go up a little bit because of all the crazy fees and stuff.
Overhead,
But
yeah.
I'm on Atari Age under the same name. You can PM me. I'm very easy to reach.
Yeah.
We could just, and $130 includes shipping. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
don't worry about that part as far as that. So,
And he's great for support. I can attest to that. I had some
I
troubles,
try.
and he cleared it up completely.
I try. So
Yeah.
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you so much, Caleb. See you around.
Take care.
I'm at 7%.
Oh, 7%. That's an indicator to sign off soon. Yes, yeah, that's true. So we're gonna go into the open and wrap it up. And we'll definitely be back tomorrow to do like a general overview look at PRG, just kind of walk and talk and nothing too serious. We wanted to cover the booths today. So yeah, it's really bustling here as per usual, lots of fun. Yeah, if you're in the area, we're going to be at ground control tonight, but you're not in the area because you're watching on TV. But we'll be back tomorrow, probably around 1 o'clock. I can't guarantee it, so, but yeah, around that time. So I think we're done here, and
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah, thank you for joining us.
Chatting with you.
Yeah, and we're happy to bring you PRG when you can't make it. And so we'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye-bye.